Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in for today's YouTube Live. I'm Alexandra with MDPen. For today, I wanted to talk all about our hydrating cleanser from MDPen. I'm going to run through the ingredients with you guys, talk to you about how it's used during treatment and also how it can be used during home care. So when you think of this product, it is packed with botanicals. This product is ingredient. It is DEA free, TEA free, gluten free, paraben free, fragrance free, all of that good stuff. And it is a vegan formula. This does have chamomile and marigold in it. It also has snow mushroom, aloe, and HA. Even though it's a hydrating cleanser, people with oily skin and combination skin will also really like it because it is gel based. So it does still leave you with a really nice, clean feeling. And people with dry skin will also like it because it is so hydrating. So this makes it a really good universal cleanser. And this cleanser really does promote healing. So the marigold in it has great antiseptic, anti-inflammatory properties, which are exactly what you want, especially having a treatment like microneedling done. And the marigold also makes it an anti-acne ingredient because it's really going to help with inflammatory acne. So it is acne safe. And the marigold also helps with sensitivity and redness and calming things like this down. Now, you also have chamomile, which is packed with antioxidants as well. And this is going to accelerate cellular tissue healing. So great, really post procedure with anything. Once you're able to cleanse, this would be the cleanser you can use post procedure. And these powerful ingredients give a really youthful glow with the chamomile and marigold. It's also going to help soothe dermatological issues. There have been studies done on chamomile, helping things like eczema, psoriasis, all types of chronically dry, flaky skin conditions. Next, you have green tea, which is really a superhero ingredient. Again, it has anti inflammatory properties. And this is going to help reduce skin irritation, reduce redness, helps with cuts, burns, scrapes, anything like this. And again, going to help these dermatological conditions too. And green tea is also great for naturally lightening and brightening the skin. So this cleanser does have ingredients in it that do help with pigmentation, brightness of the skin. We don't really advertise that, but I just want to put that out there. Snow mushroom and green tea in particular do both help with pigmentation and brightening the skin. Now, with snow mushroom, these are molecules that are basically smaller than HA. So it's considered to be even more hydrating than hyaluronic acid snow mushroom. So because they're smaller, they do penetrate the skin better. And in the form of a cleanser, that's going to be ideal. Now, snow mushrooms in particular, out of all the mushrooms, are very rich in fatty acids, which is what make them really help retain moisture and stabilize the skin, helping the barrier of the skin. Again, they also have anti-inflammatory properties. Almost every ingredient in this cleanser is anti-inflammation. And with anti-inflammation, you have less swelling and things like this. So it's going to be very ideal for anyone with skin issues and post-care. Also, snow mushrooms are a great source of kojic acid. So for those of you that perhaps are estheticians and know a lot about kojic acid, it can be derived from snow mushrooms. So again, that's where you get that really nice lightening and brightening effect. Last but not least, there is aloe in this cleanser. So this has enzymes, antioxidants, vitamins A and C, going to help with burns, acne, dry skin. They highly anti-inflammatory, reducing swelling. So that's a rundown of all the key ingredients within this cleanser. I want to open it early for Q&A. I'm going to keep talking. When it comes to your microneedling treatment, this is the cleanser you can cleanse with 6 to 12 hours after having your treatment done, depending on the time of day that you are doing the treatment. With this cleanser, you really need about a dime size to cleanse your face. It really does go a long way. And it does suds up without water. So you can actually put it on first and cleanse and then add water, depending on, what your preferences. I just put a little bit on my hand here. Get it going for you guys. So you can see that. No water. And then you can just take it right off. And when you go to remove numbing, this is the cleanser you will also use. It is so gentle. I actually use it to take off my eye makeup, and I put it directly on my fingertips with lukewarm water and go directly over my eyes. That's how gentle it is. I've been severely peeling, cracking, and have used this cleanser before too. As far as post-care goes, makes for an ideal double cleanse. And with that marigold and chamomile, you can smell it in the product. So it has a really nice floral smell, but not anything that a man wouldn't also like. But you can smell those botanicals within the product. So let's get through some of these questions. Can overwashing the face cause acne? The short answer is yes. You can definitely overstrip your skin, which is going to compromise your skin barrier, and that can give way to acne and other issues coming up. So you don't want to over cleanse. I would say twice a day is great. 3 times if you're, doing a workout or something like that. If you are cleansing a third time, what you could do is use something very, very gentle. I tell people this all the time. You don't need every product in your regimen to be medicated if you do have acne. So that's why it's good to have a cleanser like this. If you also have, glycolic, salicylic cleansers as part of your regimen, you need to have something gentle to also have in there. So not every single product that you use is doing this heavy exfoliation. Can MDPen use prior to microneedling procedure? Absolutely. So when your client or patient comes in, or if you are the client or patient, expect that your skin can be cleansed with this product. If the client comes in wearing makeup, you'll want to do a double cleanse, and you can always use a secondary cleanser with this if you wanted to. But this cleanser is very effective at removing makeup. Is there such a thing as overwashing the face? I think I answered that. Yes, there is. You don't want to do that. Is MDPen cleanser okay with sensitive acne prone skin? Absolutely. So again, all of these ingredients in here are geared towards anti-inflammation, which is going to help with swelling, inflammatory acne. Also, the ingredients are not going to strip the skin, which can produce additional acne. So those are all things you want to look for within a cleanser. Also, with those lightening and brightening ingredients, it's really going to help with post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So if you do have a lot of marks left as a result of breakouts or acne, this is going to help fade them. Should I wash my face with cold or lukewarm water? Ideally, you want to use tepid water. Lukewarm is okay. You can always finish with cold water. Cold water is also okay. It's really based on your preference, but the ideal is going to be a tepid water. So just make sure you're not doing it with scorching hot water, and you're doing a great job. So you can use this directly as a makeup remover using cotton. You could use cotton. I don't usually recommend that, only because you're going to lose a lot of product and you'll be overusing it. So you really don't need it. Like I said, guys, I put it directly in my hand and suds it up and close my eyes. And I have really long eyelashes, and it's not a problem. It doesn't get in my eyes. I keep my eyes closed. It's that gentle. Can I use MDPen cleanser with a facial treatment in spas? Yeah, so this can be your ideal back bar professional size cleanser. We do make it in a large 16-ounce pump for professionals, so you're looking at 5 times the size of this retail size. So yes, you will keep it on your back bar as a professional. Use it for prepping for any procedure, any facial. It's going to be your go-to cleanser. I promise everyone that you use it on will like it. And it's a kind of one of those cleansers where you don't really need to think like, is this the right cleanser for this person? And they have this skin condition. Which cleanser should I do? This is one you can keep around and just be your go-to cleanser. Absolutely. And once you're using it on people, I highly encourage having it as back bar, because they're going to ask you what it is. They're going to say it smells so good, feels so good. And make sure you have them in stock so you can sell them, guys. You don't want to be using things on the skin during treatment that you cannot retail once the patient or client asks about it. So make sure you're fully stocked on selling cleanser. How often should I wash my face daily? So you want to wash twice a day. The cleanse before bedtime is the most important because you have to get off all the debris, sebum, oil, makeup, everything from the day that's gotten onto the skin. You have to wash your face at night. Teenagers that are not washing their face before bed are making their acne so much worse. It could even be causing the source of their acne. So that cleanse before bed is so ideal. In the morning, it's important to cleanse too, especially if you've worn, you know, a retinol or some exfoliating product overnight. If you are so sensitive and so dry that you're worried about cleansing in the morning, this is going to be an ideal cleanser for you. Also, they make the face cloths that are meant for the face. You don't ever want to use a washcloth on your face, or, you know, a loofah or anything like that. So you can use these face cloths that are very, very gentle and get them wet and just use that in the morning with this cleanser. And that way you're not overstripping your skin by any means. Do you have a larger size? Yes, I think I just answered that. It's a big 16-ounce pump for professionals, so it's 5 times the size of the retail size. So, oh, thank you for the compliment. I do use, I wouldn't say a lot of stuff on my skin. I'm actually a minimalist when it comes to things. I am big on double cleansing. So this is my first cleanser that I use. This time of year, I have switched back to using an enzyme cleanser as my second cleanser. I have one that's glycolic based. I have another cleanser that's salicylic based that I use a little bit less often. I do use antioxidants every morning. Very important for the skin. You've got to be on an antioxidant. And even though I'm combination and oily, I do use Rha peptide cream as my moisturizer, and it does not make me overly oily or anything like that during the day. So I do use this. I do use sunscreen every day. In the evening, I will use my Rha peptide again, and usually the retinol that we have, which is pre and probiotics. I use the 1% of our retinol, and then I often use growth factors as my eye type treatment, along with our Tighten and Lift, because I like the lactic acid and green tea in it. I don't really get dark circles or puffiness with my eyes. It's more preventative or anti-aging. So I'm able to get by with just using the growth factor on those areas, which is what I recommend definitely using it for if you have it. I also use our Rha Copper Mist pretty often. I use it throughout the day. Once I've applied all of my skincare, I will mist over, and this can actually lock it in place. So just like you would use it to set makeup, you can use it to lock in your entire skin regimen. So maybe I'll do a video. I think I am doing one actually in the future. I'm not sure if it's this season or summer, but I will go over my personal regimen with you guys. But thank you so much for the compliment. There's a link there where you can go check out our serums. Our vitamin C, E is on there for antioxidants. The cleanser is on there. Of course, this video is all about the cleanser, so I want you guys to have it. Make sure you have it in stock so you can sell it, so that when you're using it in office, in the exam room, you will have it on the shelf when the patient walks out so they can buy it, because they are going to like it and they are going to ask you about it. So thank you guys so much for all of your engagement. I look forward to seeing you next week, and tomorrow I will be on LinkedIn Live at noon Eastern time. I'll see you guys then. Bye.